welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh, I feel like an actual YouTuber when I say that. It has been a long time since I last uploaded a video, and that's just because I've just been really lazy and unmotivated to actually film stuff. But today I'm finally back, and I'm back with a book video. So today I'll be talking through all the books that I read in November and the books that I'm planning to read in December. I actually have to leave for practice in like a little bit over 15 minutes, so I can't really talk in depth about all of these books, so hopefully that's okay with you guys. And I'm just gonna really quickly like talk through the books that I read and what I'm planning to read and my thoughts and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, let's just get started. I actually don't know if I read this in November, but the first book we're going to talk about is November 9 by Colleen Hoover. The cover is a little bit jacked up. That's just how it was when I went to the library to pick it up. But yeah, okay, so this book, super popular. You guys have probably heard about it. And let me tell you, it is chef's kiss. I love this book so much. If you don't know, it's about Ben and Fallon. So them two meet in a restaurant on November 9th, and then the premise of the story is that they meet every single year on November 9. So it's like 1 year time skips because they don't have each other's numbers, they don't know where they live, they don't know anything. So they only contact each other and they only meet up on November 9. So then the book goes through 5 November 9s, I believe, and of course there's a really big plot twist near the end. And let me tell you, I love this book so much, and you should really read it. 5 out of 5. Love. The next book we're going to talk about is Good Girl Bad Blood. This is book 2 in the A Good Girl's Guide to Murder series, and I loved A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I love this book slightly less, but that's also because the first book was so good that it's kind of like hard to fill in those shoes, you know. But this book was also super good. There's so many like reveals and like twists and turns, and it was just really well written. I picked it up and couldn't stop reading it. Like, I just became a bookworm, and during all my frees in between classes, I would just be reading this book. And let me tell you, like, when I got to the end, I almost cried because, oh my gosh, like those characters, the story, like, yeah, it was just crazy. And there's so many like little hints that were dropped throughout the book that I didn't recognize or I didn't pick up at the beginning. And then when it all got revealed to me, I was like, oh my god, how was I so stupid? It's like that kind of book. It's so good. Yeah, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder and Good Girl Bad Blood, and also the third book that we're going to talk about later, both so good. You should totally read the entire series. And yeah, 5 out of 5. I know I've been saying that for like everything, but like I seriously love this book so much. So that's this one. Next book I read was Danger at the Cove by Dennison. This is one of the books I didn't put a hold on. I was just at the library picking up my other books, and I didn't want to leave with only one book. I just looked at the new section. They had like a shelf of like the new books that they just got, and this was there. And it also had like a bookmark inside it, and I just so happened to lose my bookmark. So I was like, all right, I guess this is a sign from God that I should get this book. And yeah, it was okay. I wouldn't say it was like my favorite, but then again, I did read it after Good Girl Bad Blood, and that book is amazing. So obviously I wasn't like in love with this one because I was so in love with the last one. But yeah, this is a good book too. It was, I would say maybe like a, I don't know, like a 3.5 out of 5. Like there was nothing wrong with it, but it was a little bit slow. A lot of it was like building up, and then the reveal was really fast and really kind of sudden. So like it wasn't amazing, but like I also like read this one really quickly. I think I read it in like one weekend. So yeah, that's Danger at the Cove. And then the next book I read, I absolutely love. It is It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. So many of my friends and so many people on TikTok and YouTube and everywhere have read this book, and they've told me, oh my god, it's so good, you have to read it. I know this book got some of my friends back into reading, and I've been meaning to read it for the longest time. I kept placing holds on it and it wouldn't come. I had to wait so long, so I ended up just getting the copy from my friend. and let me tell you, I read this book so fast. I flew through it, and it's so good. And this book is honestly just like an emotional roller coaster. Like, I was up and down the whole entire time. I think it has such like a strong and important message, and I really think that every single person alive needs to read this book. It does touch upon some very sensitive topics, so I guess like trigger warning if you're gonna read this, but yeah, it's, oh my god, such a good book. And I think, I'm not sure if I did cry, but I definitely did tear up. I feel like I might have cried. Love this book so much. I can go on and on about it for as long as time. So good. 5 out of 5. Please read. Next book is The Last House Guest by Miranda. This was the book club book for October that I never ended up reading. I borrowed it and I never ended up reading it, so I had to re-borrow it again just because I said I was going to read it, so I wanted to read it. I explained what this book was about in the last video, so I guess you can reference that if you're interested. This was the last book that I read, so I saw my bookmark in. I did finish it though. I think I would rate this book like a, maybe like a 4. Yeah, I think I would rank it above Danger at the Cove, but definitely not as great as like the Colleen Hoover books or Good Girl Bad Blood. I did have a good time reading this. I think the build-up was pretty good, and the reveal at the end was like not too fast, and I'm really proud that I kind of like got it before they did. And yeah, I think I would recommend this book. This is not bad. Yeah. And then now we're going to move on to the books that I'm going to read in December that are on my TBR list. So first up is As Good as Dead by Holly Jackson. This is the 3rd book in the A Good Girl's Guide to Murder series. I've read book 1, I've read book 2. I loved both of them, so I know I'm going to love book 3. The cover is like kind of scary. Like, oh my gosh, look at that. I think that all the books in this series are a little bit fat, but I get through them like really fast because I love murder mysteries. I love this series with my whole heart, and I'm so excited to read this. I'm really sad that it's the last book in this series too. I know there's like a prequel, and I'm gonna see if I can get my hands on that, but so excited to read this. The next book I'm planning on reading is The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I've heard such good things about this, and I didn't have like a strong yearning to read it until I watched Steph's reading vlog of this book, and she raved about it. She said it was so good, and watching that video made me want to read it too, so I placed a hold on it and I finally got it after a really long time. Also super excited to read this. I've heard super great things, and you can look forward to a possible reading vlog in the future for this book. And then the last book that I'm planning to read, I'm probably going to read more, but I haven't gotten my hands on it yet. I asked my friend for her copy of Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover after reading November 9 and It Ends With Us. I think she might be like my new like favorite author. I know that's like so basic because everyone's favorite author is Colleen Hoover, but oh my god, her books are literally like emotional roller coasters and make me feel all sorts of ways, and I'm so excited to read like all the rest of her books. I think I've placed holds on like all of them. She's the only author that's made me want to splurge and just buy all of her books because I love them so much. So yeah, super excited to read Ugly Love. I'll insert the picture of the cover like right over here. Okay, so that is it for today's video. I know it was kind of rambly, kind of dysfunctional and unorganized, and also a little bit rushed because I really need to leave the house right now. So hope you enjoyed hearing me talk about some of these books, and you should really read all of them because I did enjoy all of them. So if you do, you should also like comment down below and like talk to me and let me know what you think, and we can talk about books together because I would love that. And yeah, hopefully I can have more book related videos on my channel in the future. I kind of want to do monthly wrap-ups of all the books I read every month, but it also kind of depends on just like my motivation level and also what other videos I'm filming and what other things I'm doing at the time. And also I'm kind of like on and off with reading. Like October I really didn't read that much, so that's why I didn't upload a video for that. But then November was a really good reading month for me, so I guess it's kind of like yeah, wishy-washy for now, but I'll try my best. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and listening to me talk about books for however long this video is. If you want to see more book videos, you should give this video a like, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.